Good morning. Today I am going to discuss about the losses in transformer and efficiency, the transformer efficiency and regression. Okay. First of all, losses. There are two losses. Okay, there are two losses in the transformer. If any instance, actually there are three losses: mechanical losses, copper losses, and core or iron losses. But the transformer is a starter device, so you have only two losses: copper losses and core or iron losses. Okay, there is no mechanical losses. The mechanical losses are friction or windage losses. Okay, there are two losses. The first one is core or iron losses. The second one is copper losses. The core losses or iron losses, there combination of there are both of including both hysteresis and eddy current losses. Okay, the losses, the hysteresis and eddy current losses because of the core flux in a transformer remain practically constant for all loads. The core losses are practically same for at all loads, off load and full load, and one by three by fourth load. The each and every load the losses are same. The core losses and iron losses. These losses, how to reduce these losses means the losses are minimized by using the steel of high silicon content for the core. By using the very thin lamination for iron and core losses found by the OC test, the input of the transformer when on no load measure the core losses. The losses in transformer, the first losses is core or copper losses. Core or copper losses means including the both the combination of hysteresis and eddy current losses. These losses will occurs the core flux in the transformers. Okay, these losses in practically at the same at all loads, off load and full load, 3 by 4 at all loads the same losses are same. How to reduce the losses means these losses are minimized by using the steel of a silicon content for the core and by using the very thin laminations. Okay, and again these losses means to conduct the OC test. The transformer means there are two tests: OC test and SC test. OC test means open circuit test and SC test means short circuit test. In open circuit test, to find out the core and iron losses. In short circuit test, to find out the copper losses. Okay, the input of the transformer when no load measure of the core losses, and the combination of hysteresis and eddy current losses. What is the formula for hysteresis losses is efficiency and B to the power of 1 by 6 maximum into F into V. And eddy current losses are P into B square maximum into F square into T square. Here B means flexibility, F means frequency, V means volume, and again here T means thickness of the core. Okay, these are combination of core and copper losses. The second one is copper losses. These losses occurs due to the ohmic resistance of the transformer winding because of the winding is made from the copper. So you have to produce the copper losses. These losses due to the ohmic resistance of transformer winding. The copper losses, the combination of copper losses I1 square R1 plus I2 square R2. I1 means the current passing through the primary winding. I2 means current passing through the secondary winding. And R1 means the resistance of the primary winding. R2 means resistance of the secondary winding. Okay, the core and these copper losses are proportional to kVA square. What the rating of the transformer is kVA. Okay, the copper losses are is proportional to kVA square. And copper losses off at full loads and 1 by 4 of the full load. The losses at the losses of at full load is off, but 1 by 4 of the losses is full load. Okay, and the losses are core losses and iron losses. Core losses is the defined two types: hysteresis and eddy current losses. Hysteresis are WH equal to efficiency into P into B into 10 to the power 1/6 into F into V. But the units of losses are watts, and eddy current losses are efficiency into B square maximum into F square into T square. But total copper losses are I1 square into R1, I2 square into R2, or I1 square into R01, I2 square into R02. Okay. Okay, when we look at the maximum efficiency in which condition for maximum efficiency? Okay, the condition is copper losses to iron losses. But how I will get means the copper losses are I1 square into R01 and I2 square plus I2 square into R02. But iron losses are hysteresis losses super current. Hysteresis losses are WH, W equal to WA. The condition considering the primary side, the input primary input. The primary input is transformer is VI cos pi. The efficiency means input power minus losses by input power, and input power minus losses are, there are two losses, copper losses minus iron losses. Copper losses are I1 square into R01 and like that. Okay. Now dividing this one is 1, I1 square into R01 and W1 equal to 1. Difference with the both side with the respect to I01. So difference is equal to efficiency minus 0 I1. So when the efficiency to maximum, the differential is equal to 0. And the 0 equal to 0 equal to R01 plus V cos pi 1 plus omega R, or omega equal to Vn square plus I1. So you get the solve this one. Finally get out the copper losses are equal to iron losses. This condition you occur the maximum efficiency in the transformer. Okay. Or the output of current efficiency equal to I2 equal to here I2 equal to iron losses by R0. Okay. Next one is efficiency. Actually the form of efficiency means the ratio of output power by the input power is called as efficiency. The efficiency of transformer. In the case of other type of electrical machines, the efficiency in the transformer practical load and power factor is defined output divided by the input by 2 being the measured in the same units. Okay. The output power by input power is also called as efficiency. The efficiency of the transformer is more than the 95%. But other machines are DC machines and generators and motors, synchronous motor, induction motors. The efficiency are 60, 70, 80%. But the efficiency of the transformer is more than 90%. But a transformer being a highly efficient pieces of equipment has a very small losses, hence they impractically to try to measure the transformer. The efficiency of measuring the input and output is called as nearly the same size. The efficiency equal to output by input equal to output plus losses. So output by output plus losses. Losses are copper losses plus iron losses. So or otherwise input minus losses equal to output. So input minus losses by input. Input minus copper losses plus iron losses. Input minus iron losses minus copper losses by input. Okay, this is a transformer losses, copper and iron losses to determine the efficiency. Okay, V2 into I2 by losses plus and output power. Okay, so output power by input. Input means losses plus output power. Okay. So the transformer efficiency is defined as the output power by input power into 100. The output power plus output power plus losses. The losses are iron losses and copper losses. So efficiency equal to output power by copper losses plus iron losses plus output power into 100. It may not be here that efficiency is based on the power output in watts, not in kilowatt hours, volt amperes. Okay. Because of the unit of the rating of the transformer is kVA. The efficiency can be compared to determine the core losses for no load for our open circuit test and copper loss from short circuit test. Okay, the losses are to find out the transformer by using the open circuit test and short circuit test. Open circuit test find out the core losses. In a short circuit test, we have to find out the copper losses. Okay. The next one is regulation. When a transformer is loaded with that constant primary voltage, the secondary side voltage is because of internal resistance and leakage reactance. Okay, the regulation means the no load voltage minus full load voltage by no load voltage into unit is called as a regulation. Okay, V02 means the secondary terminal of the voltage at no load. V2 equal to no load voltage impedance drops negligible. VT means the secondary terminal voltage. Regulation down means the no load voltage minus full load voltage by no load voltage into 100. Regulation up means the load voltage minus full load voltage by full load voltage into 100. Okay. The load voltage minus full load voltage by full load voltage is also called as difference. The loading that changes the output voltage of a transformer. Transformer regulation is measured of such devices. V no load means no load voltage minus full load voltage by full load voltage into 100. This is called as a regulation. Okay, the difference between the no load voltage minus full load voltage to the ratio of the difference between the no load voltage minus full load voltage to full load voltage is also is called voltage regulation. There are two types of voltage regulations: regulation up and regulation down. Regulation up means no load voltage minus full load voltage by full load voltage is called 100. Regulation down means no load voltage minus full load voltage by no load voltage into 100. This is called no load. This formula is called as a voltage regulation. The ideal transformer of the voltage regulation is 0%. The voltage regulation is no load voltage minus full load voltage by no load voltage. Okay. The secondary voltage at no on a load V2 equal to V1 into N2 by N1. The voltage regulation equal to V1 by N2 by N1 minus V2 into V1 by N2 minus N1. Okay. The formula for in the voltage percentage regulation no load voltage minus full load voltage by full load voltage. This is one of the formula. One more formula is I2 into R0 into cos pi naught 2 plus or minus I2 into x0 into sin phi by 2 no load voltage. Okay, this plus or minus for indicating the regulation for lagging and regulation for minus for regulation for leading. The plus for lagging, the plus for leading. In the primary, V1 minus V2 does by V1. Okay, I1 into R0 in the primary side, I1 into R0 1 and cos phi 1 plus or minus I1 into x0 1 sin phi 1 by V1. Okay, this plus or minus indicating the for lagging power for leading wire. Okay, this is a voltage regulation. Okay, thank you.